segment of Deb's Super Simple Stamping Tips. I want to start off with a question, and that question is, have you ever had embossing powder that has, when you ink it up and you put the embossing powder on and then heated it up, nothing happened? Is your embossing powder old? If it is, you have to realize that embossing powder does go bad. But to help the longevity of embossing powder, you can do a couple of different things. Very simple, and it makes a whole lot of sense. Here are two sets of embossing powder that I have. With my black one, I will add some rice to it. It's just like if you drop your cell phone in water. What ends up happening is if you put it in a bag with some rice, it'll dry it out faster. Well, this keeps the moisture out of your embossing powder, making your embossing powder go bad. I also use these little clear gel things that come with your, if you buy a brand new pair of shoes or, whatever, you can just stick those in the top and they stay in there and they keep your embossing powder dry also. So what you're going to ask yourself now is, I don't want rice inside my stamping. Well, when you have the rice like this and you put it into your embossing powders, when you emboss it, it's not going to get onto your card. Let me just show you. If I take my Versamark, okay, and I take my stamp, ink her up, stamp it down, and then add my embossing powder to it. This one happens to have the rice into it, and you can put as much or as little rice in it as you want. Okay, I always kind of shake it around. Okay, your embossing powder is in there. You're going to throw it on to your cardstock, and then voila! None of the rice stays. It all stays in here. So when you pick that back up and put it back into the container, the rice will stay in there. It'll keep the moisture out, and your embossing powder will last a lot longer. So remember, if you've got embossing powder that's gone bad, throw it away. Buy some new one. You can go to my website, get some new embossing powder, and then all you have to do is put your rice in there or your silicone sheet or your silicone little bags, and it keeps everything dry. Hope you like my super simple stamping technique. Take care and have a great day.